Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is LK Fari coming to you today with guys. Just to talk about my first semester in college, and what it's like. I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work. And speaking of this YouTube thing, I just hit 50 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for that. Every one of you that has subscribed to my channel, I thank you so much. I have big goals, of course, and I want to at least hit 1,000 subscribers one day. But thank you guys for being my first 50 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Honestly, it does. But besides that, I want to talk to you guys about my first year of college. Well, it's first semester of college and how it's been. And combining that with I like games. Just how it's been trying to make YouTube fit in YouTube, college, and games into what my life. So in high school, I played games a lot more than I usually would, than I usually do now, in college, because high school wasn't all that big of a deal to me. But now that you're in college, it's a lot more work, and I've written so many essays in this one semester in my senior year of high school, and at first it was overwhelming, but I was like, man, I just gotta do it, and this is the only way that I can have a good life, and maybe support a family in the future or something like that. But besides that, my first year of college has been a blast. I can say that for the most of it. My grades, of course, they're doing pretty well. It's just college is a big. It's always about time management. So you have to have some time. You really plan out a schedule and try to work with that schedule. So for me, I don't even have a schedule. I know that's bad, but I always know when I have to get my work done, and I get that done, and then I go on to play some Call of Duty or something, because I love games and stuff like that. I don't party. I don't do any of that drinking and stuff though. But it is a big factor in college, and that's something that I noticed. Throughout the first semester, is that there is almost a party every weekend. They always find something to party for, and I don't really get into that stuff. I just stay to myself. I have a few friends, and that's how life is for me. But besides that, college, it's just the time management. So my first semester hasn't been all that hard. It's been moderately hard, and I say moderately because there is some things that you have to do, and this time it just always doesn't work for it. But late nights, you will stay up late nights sometimes in college, and just learning the material. And speaking of learning the material, you do a lot of studying on your own. But the professors, a lot of people will tell you, man, professors, they don't care about you and stuff like that. And while that isn't true, it isn't exactly wrong, or it isn't exactly right, because the professors, they care about you, but they don't care about you. Let me rephrase that. They care, like, if you don't turn in your assignments on time, they do not care about that. But if you don't understand what you're doing, like what the professor is saying, then that's when they care. So it's different types of how you interpret how the professor thinks about it. So with that being said, you can see it's a professional level. You get your work done on time, you get a grade, and there you go. I don't know if a lot of you know what a participation grade is, but participation grades are given in college. It's really just show up to class and you're good. I don't know if that's every college, but at my college it's like that. Show up to class and you're good. You don't want to miss too many days. You never want to miss any day if it's possible, and that's a big thing within college, is because you don't have anyone there telling you whether to go to class or whether not to not go to class. It's always up to you, and it's always your choice. And they're not going to be calling home or anything talking about your son or your daughter hasn't been here today. It's just, you're not there, you don't show up, you miss everything, and missing all that lecture is a lot. So with that being said, you just want to show up to class all the time, every time that you can. Like I said, I can't say that I haven't skipped a class this semester, but I did it one time, and I felt bad about it, but I wasn't feeling well, so I just didn't go. But that's besides the point. Other than that, college has just been a great. From right now, it's been a great experience, and if you guys don't know what you're gonna do, if you're like in your senior year and you don't know what you're gonna do, if you're not, into any sports or getting big scholarships or something, I would definitely recommend going into college. But if you're so opposed to college, my best, my best opinion to what you should do is to join the military, get into any of that you can, because once you get into the real world, it's gonna be scary, and like a lot of people aren't gonna care. I'm not talking about like your professors; they're just not gonna care about you at all, and that's how the real world is. Once you finish with high school. But yeah, guys, this has just been my quick little take on my first semester of college. It is about to finish now. Finals is coming up, so I gotta get down to crunch time. But yeah, guys, I have to put this video up. Thank you guys for staying here and just watching me blabble about my college experience. And thank you guys for my 50 subscribers. I love you guys so much. This has been LK Fari.